Chip Day making his way to the ring here. And of course, over the last several months, we have seen a completely different side of Chip Day here at SHW.
We certainly have. He's a 15-year veteran who has really done so much in this business. And certainly, he was a tag team champion here in SHW for 308 days. And we loved every minute of it. But he got tired of it. He felt like he got shafted. He's got a literal chip on his shoulder, and now he's ready to show the world why he, in his opinion, is the best technical wrestler this state has produced.
This one is going to be good, fellas. And I'm telling you, this capacity crowd here for SHW is still here for, I mean, we already started off hot.
Yeah, we did.
With that big DDP Diamond Cup Invitational, and then we saw the confrontation there with Brooklyn and Gary. And now this 2 out of 3 falls match. This is going to be awesome.
I'm excited about this one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is going to be special.
We talked about it on the pre-show a little while earlier on the Facebook Live pre-show. I was getting goosebumps. My goosebumps were getting goosebumps.
Right.
And here he comes, Kyle Matthews.
Right, he's got the shooter boots on.
Absolutely, he does.
He's got the shooter boots, bro.
Yeah, former tag team partners here. They formed the Tag Team Technical Excellence, and as GB mentioned, former tag team champions here in SHW.
Yeah.
Of course, a few months ago, Chip Day turning on his best friend, his tag team partner. Now, Buff, you being a tag team expert, you've been in plenty of tag teams over the years. What's that like when your partner turns on you like that?
Well, you know, I've had it happen to me several times. I think the biggest one was when Lex turned on me.
Yeah.
It was, you know, we really had it going on good, man, and we were totally buffed.
Yeah.
Great name, great bodies, great technique on both of our parts, but you know, man, he's still 6'6", 280 at the time, and man, I tell you, it was a big deal. You know, it really broke my heart, really, to be honest with you, but. It's something that still came down to me and Lex had to wrestle each other, you know, like these guys are doing.
Absolutely.
And look at this.
Here.
Wow.
Holy cow, are you serious?
Are you kidding me? Just like that.
Whoa.
A drop kick right off the bat, and Kyle Matthews gets the first pinfall.
That was less than 15 seconds.
That's unbelievable.
Matter of fact, it was 6 seconds.
That is incredible. And heads up, here comes Kyle. He's going to fly through the ropes. Big dive there, sending Chip Day spine first into the steel guardrail there.
This is incredible. I am in shock. I would have never, ever guessed in a million years that the first fall would have taken literally 6 seconds.
No, I cannot believe that. Now the big chops there from Kyle Matthews on the outside. Now both of these guys, we talked about this backstage, Buff. These guys are both technicians. Some of the best technical wrestlers in the state of Georgia. You know, Kyle Matthews has won the Technician Award 8 years in a row, to the point where they even named the award after him. And Chip Day has won it 2 years in a row,
including last year.
That's right, and so he's trying to prove the point that he is the best technical wrestler here in the state of Georgia.
But to your point, Buff, what you mentioned about the emotional toll between the breakup of you and Lex,
heads up.
That's what's happening here. It's an emotional toll.
Pin attempt.
Can you imagine if Chip Day loses 2 consecutive falls?
I don't see it happening, guys. Chip's going to fire back here in a minute.
I can't imagine it, but I also couldn't imagine him losing the first fall in under 10 seconds.
That was unbelievable.
It was absolutely incredible, and I think Chip was taken totally off guard, but think about it. Kyle Matthews and Chip Day traveled the road together. They've been friends for years.
They know each other inside and out.
They absolutely do. And so you got to wonder if this, as you can see, this is not a technical match at all because of the emotion connected to this.
Absolutely. We talked about this on our preview show last week. Oh, man.
That's a game changer, guys.
That's right into the post. He hit hard on his, I believe it was the left shoulder, perhaps.
Yeah, it was.
And, we talked about this on the podcast last week. They are both technicians. They're known as the best technical wrestlers in Georgia, but the last few months it's been nothing but brawling. Straight up brawling.
Well, keep in mind, saw how quick he hit that small package.
That's right.
And that means he knew something about Chip that we don't even know.
That's right.
That he wasn't expecting that because it was a quick pinfall, guys.
That's right.
Absolutely. They know each other inside out, as you mentioned before. Quick pin attempt here by Chip Day.
Only a 1 count there.
Strong kick out.
Very strong kick out.
Wow, good boot.
Chip Day known to have lethal feet here, laying it into Kyle Matthews. Yes, sir. Sends him into the ropes. Big clothesline there from Chip Day. Takes down Matthews.
He's not laying nothing off.
Absolutely. Chip Day has many different styles to him. Of course, he can go technical. He can roughhouse. He can go strong style. And you can see right here, he can be a complete villain right now, breaking all the rules.
That's right. Taking advantage of the referee's 5 count there with that foot firmly across the throat there of Kyle Mathews.
And Chip Day actually has to be very, very careful here because if he gets himself disqualified, that will cost him the second fall.
Great point there. He charges in with a vicious chop. And if you've known Chip Day any length of time, you know he has some of the most vicious chops in all of pro wrestling as he just laid it in there.
He got a running start on that one. That was vicious.
That's absolutely right. Vicious and delicious, Derek. Oh, man, what a shot there to Kyle Mathews.
He psyched him out. He thought he was going to get him with the chop, and instead he switched it up and hit him with a big right hand.
And it got him.
Sure did.
Got him flush, and he rolled under the rope there, trying to get a little bit of a rest there, but not for long. Is Chip Day going to bring him right back up? No, Kyle going to fire away with their forearm right to the chest.
Yeah, something tells me this is not going to be a technical match at all.
Ooh!
Wow.
You know, GB, we've talked about this before when we've seen brothers wrestle each other. They tend to lay it in harder than they would against regular opponents, and these guys are just as thick as brothers.
Absolutely, and you think about this, they have to pull out moves that the other one didn't expect because, think about it, they've been champions for almost a year together, so they know what they're going to do. They've trained hard, so literally they're pulling things out that the other has not seen before.
Kyle Mathews now back up to his feet. Chip gonna send him across the ring hard into the top turnbuckle. Charges in, but eats a big foot right there from Kyle Mathews. And Chip Day got hit hard, right flush in the teeth.
And now Kyle Mathews is thinking to himself, what do I have to do? Because he has the opportunity to end this quickly.
Look out, oh! We saw something similar last month when Kyle Mathews faced AC Mack for that IWTV World Championship. He went up top, but took a little too long and got crotched right there on the top turnbuckle.
That's right, and of course, the man who helped to decide that match is in the ring with him right now. That's Chip Day.
That's right, Kyle Mathews now stuck in the tree of woe.
Those boots again.
That's right, those lethal left kicks right to the sternum there of Kyle Mathews.
And Chip Day knows that he's got to get a fall for this match to continue, but he's being very, very deliberate in his approach right now.
Kyle Mathews back up to his feet, but not for long as he gets sent right back down in the corner and a stomp right to the side of the head. But look at the look on Kyle Mathews' face. He is bound and determined to take it to Chip Day. He's shaking it off.
I'll tell you, I'm still getting used to this super brutal and aggressive side that we've seen from Chip Day. We're not used to seeing this, but for the last 4 months, he's been really laying it in. And he's been waiting for this opportunity. Oh my God!
Mercy.
That shot just reverberating throughout the action building here.
I'm telling you guys, if he hits one more of those that good, it's going to open the skin.
You better believe it.
But look, Kyle Mathews firing right back. And look at the forearms there. Kyle Mathews is fired up.
There's a fire in Kyle Mathews that we haven't seen in a long, long time, and it's obviously the result because of the personal nature of this relationship.
At this rate, I don't know if we'll ever get to a second pinfall, guys.
I agree.
My goodness, both these guys just laying it all on the line here.
Good block.
Great block there, yeah, from Chip Day, dropping down to one knee.
And again, it shows the familiarity these two guys have had for the better part of a year. They were a tag team, and they've known each other longer than that. So they've traveled the roads together, had all kinds of conversations. So that's what makes this match so intriguing.
Chip Day charges in. Kyle gets the feet up. Oh, step up enziguri over the top rope from the ring apron. Fires in with the right shoulder to the gut. Flips over for a pin attempt. No! Roll through there, and Kyle Mathews went for a kick, but it got caught. Oh! That spinning kick caught him beautiful. Flush in the temple there to Kyle Mathews. Looking for a brain buster, and he nailed it. The same thing he did up here on the stage several months ago. Will this be enough?
There we go.
And there it is. One pinfall for Chip Day. But think about what it does to your psyche. Think about how long it took Chip Day to get his pinfall compared to how long it took Kyle to get his.
Absolutely.
Chip had to go to work for that, guys.
He certainly did, and he had to pull back on the move that really broke this team apart, that brain buster.
He's going to pin him again here. Wait a second.
Wow. So close.
Somehow, some way, Kyle Mathews fires up that left shoulder right up off the mat.
Yeah, this was almost over, folks.
Right. Very smart of Chip Day to go right back to the cover again.
That's absolutely right. Because really, Kyle Mathews had no time to really recover from that brainbuster.
No.
Now Kyle back up to his feet. Eats a European uppercut there. Woo. Now spills to the outside.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Mathews knows where he is right now.
I don't know if he meant to spill to the outside. I think he just got knocked silly there with that uppercut.
Cardio's got to be in play here, guys.
Absolutely.
And Chip looks in really good shape. I mean, look at him. He's not breathing hard.
Right.
And Kevin's kind of breathing hard right now.
That's right.
He's trying to catch his breath there on the outside, but you know what? He fell to the outside unintentionally, but it might have done him a little bit of favor here as he kind of catches breath.
Yeah, give a rest.
Absolutely. Now Kyle grasping the bottom rope, trying to make his way back in, rolls under the bottom rope. Now here comes Chip Day with those lethal feet once again right to the head. And now to the chest, just stomping away.
He's got to watch that count.
My goodness. Kyle smartly, I don't know if it was intentional or not, rolls back out to the outside once again.
Yeah, I'm not sure Kyle Mathews really knows where he is right now. He's literally operating on fumes after right now the aggressive nature that's happening to him from Chip.
Look out, both men out here on the concrete floor. Uh-oh, Kyle Mathews sent hard into the guardrail there, ribs first. Chip Day breaking up the referee's 10 count, rolling back under the ring, and he just tells the referee to count him out. Go ahead and start counting.
Because he clearly understands at this particular point, a count out counts the same as a pinfall. It's about getting the win and getting the fall, and that count out would do just that.
I forgot about that.
Absolutely. Chip Day doesn't care how he wins it. He just wants to win. However he can get it, he'll take it.
Because he'll have bragging rights to talk about himself being the greatest technical wrestler that this state has ever produced.
And think about, that's what I was getting to earlier, GB. This is supposed to be a match between two of the best technicians in pro wrestling, and it's been nothing but a brawl for the most part.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's been a complete brawl.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We haven't seen much technical wrestling, if any.
Other than the inside cradle, the small package to start the match off, that's about it.
That is about it.
Kyle Mathews up to his knees. Woo! Another stiff kick right to the chest. He's trying to get to a vertical base. He finally does. A jawbreaker there from Mathews. Just rocked Chip Day, and Chip Day now back in the corner trying to shake it off.
And I think right now Kyle is being driven, of course, by adrenaline and passion.
Dacing across into the turnbuckle. Oh, step up enziguri there from Chip Day. Right to the side of the head of Mathews. Chip now stepping up to the second turnbuckle. Once he got my heads up.
Oh, a shote.
How about that for Kyle Mathews? And now a backstabber.
Nice.
Just cracked the spine of Chip Day. Now both men down.
Can Kyle Mathews capitalize?
Back to the technician stuff, guys.
Here we go. Yes, sir.
And it's proven to be effective at this point because while, of course, Chip Day has gone the brutality route, Kyle Mathews pulling out a technical move shifts the trajectory of this matchup.
We knew this was going to be an incredible match going into it, and it is not letting us down, fellas. This one is amazing so far.
It really is. We knew they would tear the house down, and they're doing just that.
This great crowd here at the Action Building getting their money's worth, and both men now back up to a vertical base. A big shot there from Chip Day.
Neither of these guys want to lose this matchup. So much pride is on the line to really even see who was the best member, the strongest member of technical excellence.
Absolutely, and you know, ever since Kyle took that brainbuster up here on the stage when his partner, his best friend Chip Day turned on him all those months ago, you know he's wanting this more than anything in the world right now.
You better believe it.
Big shot there from Kyle. Both men just trading these big blows, forearm after forearm, and now a big chop here from Kyle Mathews.
Here comes Kyle.
And those chops are stiff.
Good reverse.
Oh my gosh.
I said it before, GB. It's like, oh! Single leg drop kick there. Gonna hook the outside leg. Will it be enough to win it all? No.
Count of two.
Like I said earlier, man, these guys, as thick as thieves, just like brothers, and brothers fight harder than anybody else.
They do, and I don't know if there'll ever be a makeup session between these two, but I do know they are leaving it all in the ring here at Still Here For.
Kevin's really got the crowd behind him.
He really does.
Kyle now bringing Chip up to his feet now. Both men. Oh, now Chip Day now firing away on Kyle Mathews here. Spinning heel kick right to the gut there of Kyle Mathews. Chip Day into the ropes.
But look at this.
Quick roll up by Kyle. No. Oh! Roll through and then a stiff kick. Hooks the outside leg. Will it be enough?
Count of two.
Kyle Mathews almost had him.
That was close.
Super close. And you've got to wonder if frustration is starting to set in right now on Kyle Mathews.
Earlier you talked about Kyle maybe not knowing where he is right now. I think Chip Day's in those shoes right now.
And Kyle is trying to get these people behind him to give him the adrenaline that he needs for whatever is next.
Both men slow to get back to their feet. Kyle up first. Well, sort of.
Right, sort of. As they both are seemingly getting up right now.
Oh, look out. Kyle charges in, up and over. Out to the ring apron, step of enziguri over the top rope. Now Kyle gonna head up top. What's he got in mind here, guys? Oh! Chip Day avoids it and hits that spinning heel kick right to the gut of Kyle Mathews. Takes him down to his knees. And then, oh no! A knee right to the back of the head. Plants him face first. Will it be enough? Hooks the outside leg. No, not yet.
An interesting concentration that Chip Day has right now on the back of the neck of Kyle Mathews. Again, connected to that brain buster, all of those injuries connected to that. That's really smart wrestling there coming from Chip Day.
That's right. You got to give it up to Kyle Mathews, the fortitude he has. You see him wiggling his fingers, making sure he's still got his movement.
What's Chip doing with his boot, guys?
That's a great question.
That's a great question.
Doing something.
Messing with the padding there on his shin or his boot?
I think he undid the padding or something.
Or is his hurt? Yeah, his ankle may be bothering him.
Well, now you know. Go ahead, GB.
I was going to say that ankle has been historically an issue for them and ultimately cost them the tag team titles.
That's right.
He's limping very, very much limping.
Yeah, that injury could come back to haunt him here. As you mentioned, GB, cost them the tag titles several months back, but both men now in a precarious position here up on that second rope, the second turnbuckle.
And one thing Chip will not do, he will not quit, he will not surrender no matter how hurt his ankle might potentially be.
If there's one thing we know that, oh, but he used that same leg. It looked like a step up enziguri all the way up top.
Yeah, he certainly used that.
Shows his flexibility.
For sure.
Oh, man, he's all the way on the top rope here, guys.
And his determination.
Look out, heads up, heads up.
There's a quick cover here, it's over.
Super
Wait,
quick. Wait a second, Kyle.
Who's got it?
Oh, I felt it. I was wrong.
Oh, and a stiff kick right across the jaw.
He's going for a move again.
Here it is.
Looking for the brain buster. Yes, absolutely. Quick go behind there by Chip Day. Oh, drop kick right to the back of that neck to your point, GP.
Absolutely. It is systematic what he's doing in terms of working on the neck.
What was that?
Sort of a neck breaker of sorts there.
It was like a modified neck break.
That's exactly.
Inside leg hook, back press.
But wait. His leg was on the ropes.
And the referee just noticed. He did count to 3, but he's noticing the foot on the ropes. This match will continue.
The crowd's with it. The crowd understands.
But that is somewhat controversial because you could argue the point once the 3 count is made, that's it. But the ref made a quick decision there.
Absolutely. Oh, wait, look at this.
You're right. Chip getting in the face of the ref, but a quick roll up. Just a 2 count there. And another sunset flip. Will it be enough? No.
Oh, boy. Oh,
Chip
boy.
turns it into a pin tip here. Reversal by Mathews. Reversal by Chip Day. Another reverse. Both of these guys back and forth. Deep stack here. No. Look at this. He's showing cradle. Will it be enough? Can he hold him down? No. Another pin attempt. Wow. These guys back and forth.
Where's his energy from?
That is a great question. Great question. And a big kick there again.
Chip's still limping, guys.
You're exactly right.
Kyle Mathews with a picture-perfect drop kick and a tilt-a-whirl head scissors there. And look at this. He's going to turn it into a crossface.
His leg gave out on him.
You're right.
It's over, guys.
He's got the crossface locked in, but look at his legs.
But wait. His legs were under the rope.
You're right. But he tapped, but
his legs were under the rope first. Oh, wow.
This is going to be trouble.
Got a little bit of controversy here in this one.
We got a lot of controversy.
Wow.
I think he actually tapped because his legs were under the rope, so it should have broken the hold.
That's a great point.
This is going to be controversy, guys.
Lots of controversy. I'm intrigued what's going to happen when they play this back, because I definitely think there that you could make the argument that Chip Day kind of got robbed.
And here's the thing, in a match like this, these kind of matches kind of settle the feud.
Yeah.
But I think it's still far from over.
I totally agree with you. Meanwhile, Chip Day, I think to your point, Buck, he re-injured his leg for sure.
He's still messing with it.
That's right.
And Kyle Mathews, the way he had him in the crossface, he never realized that Chip's legs were under the rope. So.
Certainly did, and the referee didn't realize it either.
But Chip Day certainly realized it, and I'm pretty sure we're not going to hear the end of this.
Absolutely not, but a massive win there for Kyle Mathews. Huge win.
Big win for the fan favorite here, Kyle Mathews, at our huge anniversary show. What a match there.
Man, you got to give it up for Kevin, man. It's unbelievable. What a great match. Chip was hurt at the end there.
Absolutely.
His ankle, yet if you notice, he really wasn't following through with his steps.
That's right.
And he got robbed a little bit, man, but he was the weaker person at the end.
He certainly was, and you got to wonder how this match might have turned out differently if his leg managed to hold up for him.
And you can tell
he's still limping. Look, guys.
Yeah, and you see the look on his face. He's yelling at the crowd. He's letting them know. He knows his feet were under the ropes.
I'd say we get 5 more minutes.
Yeah, I agree.
With the way it was going, with an incredible match like that, I'll take some more. Oh, here comes Todd Sexton from the back here. He's telling Chip to get out of the ring. Chip's refusing to leave.
So this is an issue here. Todd Sexton's got a lot of work on his hands here tonight. And now he's trying to figure out if he can get Chip out of the ring.
You're right, with Gary and Brooklyn focused on the main event, the War Chamber match, a lot of this is falling on Todd Sexton's shoulders here.
And Chip is refusing to listen to Todd Sexton at this point.
Look, he's walking away.
This is wow.
Now look, I got to tell you, whether you like Chip or not, and the way he's been the last few months. Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
What's the problem? I didn't lose anything. My foot was under the rope. How come he didn't break the hole? It was fine when he had his foot on the rope, all right? I didn't lose shit on that either. All right. Chip, you do have a point. Your foot was on the rope. You still tapped out, though.
Well, there's that.
Now,
I forgot about that, guys.
Yeah.
referee's decision is final. Now, why don't you just stop bitching? And do something about it. You think you can beat Kyle? I know I can beat Kyle. Kyle! Come out here.
Well, you said it, Buff. Maybe we do get 5 more minutes.
I think so. That's what I would call for.
Chip's foot was on the rope when he had the crossface on. You got the win. But can you be happy with that? I mean, a win's a win, but I know how much you wanted to prove you're the better man. And you think you can prove you're the better man to come. So, we don't have time to restart the match. We still got to put a cage up. We still got a couple more matches. I'm trying to keep this show on the road. Chip, give me a second. Now listen. Credit is where credit's due. You guys are 2 of the best scientific wrestlers I've ever seen. You just proved it right here in 2 out of 3 falls. Honestly though, right now, you should be the best tag team in the world, but somebody's ego gets in the way. Somebody don't want to get a South Carolina license. So I tell you what, this is what we'll do. November 5th, 4th, 5th, whatever that day is, check the calendars, okay? I've been hanging out with Chip too much, a little bit too much bong water on the brain. Alright, Chip, real talk, okay? You need to stop chasing ghosts and start being Chip fucking Day, okay? So what I'm gonna do right now is throw out a challenge. Do you remember what you told me your favorite match ever was? Yeah, we're gonna do this right here in front of everybody. You wanna talk in front of everybody? We'll talk about it, okay? So, 20 years ago, I don't know if it was the first Iron Man match, but it was the most important one at the time. Myself and Jimmy Ray. I want you, and I want you to do better. So 1 month from now, Chip Day, Kyle Mathews, 30-minute Iron Man match.
Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Oh, wow.
If you guys are as good as you think you are, and as badass scientific wrestlers you are, you'll come out here and tear the building down.
A 30-minute Iron Man match.
Wow. Do you accept Chip? I'll tell you what, I'm feeling generous, a little hyped up. So, the winner of that match will be the #1 contender for the Southern Honor Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, wow.
Putting some stakes on it, GB.
I'm telling you.
And one final thing, if you got a problem with the officiating in that match, you will not have to worry about, because I'll be the goddamn special referee.
Wow. Whoa. Business just picked up here, so let's make sure we get this straight. Next month, we're going to have a 30-minute Iron Man match between Chip Day and Kyle Mathews with Todd Sexton as the special referee.
That's right, it'll be SHW 45 November 4th.
Must-see TV.
How about that? Wow. What a turn of events here.
This is going to be excellent.
It is going to be incredible. And I didn't think we could do more than the 2 out of 3 falls, but this.
I didn't either.
Sheesh. Not to mention the winner's going to be the #1 contender for the SHW Championship.
That's incredible. Put some stakes on it, man. My goodness. Woo.